Hello guys, we're live. We're live on a Friday. It's happening. So, how's everyone doing today? I know this is one of the later times that I've started the stream, but hey, better late than never. And what's everyone doing anyway? Everybody's stuck at home, so if you're awake, come on over and we'll hang out for a little bit. We had a lot of fun last night. And might even have a special guest tonight, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Hey there. Hey, Carrie. How's it going? Heather and Cassie. Cade? How's everybody doing tonight? Just chilling in California? I'm just chilling here in New York. Let's see. I don't know if there's any new updates or anything since yesterday. Didn't really do much today. Today was kind of a nice day, a little bit chilly. Got the puppy dogs right here with me. They should be okay though. Just fed them. Went outside. Might go for a W with Indy after this. We'll see. Your town has current mayor, police chief. The current mayor and the police chief have the virus. Yeah, we're seeing the numbers go up because I think more people are getting tested here. I think probably a lot more people have it than are being reported. Personally, still, I don't know anyone that has it. I know a lot of people are out of work right now. Yeah, our country seems to be affected, seems to be being affected the worst, right? As far as cases of it going. I know Italy's hit pretty hard too. A lot of places are closed down. Yeah, personally, I have not been out of the house in it seems like forever. Yeah. Janelle, hi. How's it going? Somebody was asking me the other day about the glasses for the blue light coming from the computer, and these are the ones that I have here. I found them just as I was getting ready for this live stream, but I don't notice any difference when I wear them. They don't seem to do anything but make me look a little different here. I look a little different, but they don't seem to. They don't seem to do anything. So I don't know. Disguise. Wear them for disguise. Is this live right now? Lisa says, nope. We were live about 9 seconds ago. No, we're live. Yes, we're live right now. So welcome to the live. If you're just joining us, we have a special guest coming on the show. So let's answer that call, and let's see if we can get a video up. We are live. Let's see. Wait. Oh. Okay, so I got to fix the... we're here with Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. Let me try to... Well, there we are. Yeah. So you are live. You are on screen. You're the bigger one on screen. I'm going to be the little box below.
Actually, let me get to your channel. Which one is it on? Is it on your main or your...
No, the second one, the Vegan Zombie 2 is the URL.
Okay.
The number 2.
Let me go there right now. And
So everybody, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan for those of you that don't know. So I was on his show the other night, so now he's on our show. So he's here for a little bit until he's got to go and make some dinner.
oh, cool.
There you are. All right. So if you guys have any questions while Ryan's here, now's the time to ask them. So why don't I ask you some questions first of all? So anyways, I met you in person probably like 4 years ago?
Yeah, we met, I think 4 years ago at Natural Products Expo West out here. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you can't hear Ryan? You can't hear him. It's very hard to hear him. He's very quiet. Okay, hold on a second. We'll try some technical difficulty stuff real quick. You captured voice. Tell me. Okay, so I just
Testing.
yeah. I just turned up the desktop audio. So let me see if that
Test.
works any better.
Ember had trouble with getting audio into OBS.
Yeah, of course. This is going to be the better.
Let's
Is
see.
it better? It's good.
Can anyone
Okay.
hear me?
They said it's perfect now. Okay. All right. Yeah. Just let me know anytime something like that happens. All right.
Yeah.
So
If you need any more gain for me, I could crank up my mic preamp a little bit if you want.
well, I think they're saying everything's good now. I increased the desktop audio quite a bit. So
Okay.
is it? Do we sound about the same? As long as we sound about the same. All right. Okay. So what we were saying is we met each other at the expo about 4 years ago.
Yes.
And so we both have vegan YouTube channels. Can you just, I don't know, tell us how that journey started for you? Like, how long have you been vegan first of all?
Well, I always feel bad talking about that compared to you.
Oh, no.
I'm just joking. No, I went fully vegan in 2010. So this will be my 10th year fully vegan. I say fully vegan because before that I was kind of like messing around with vegan and vegetarian for a long time. I met Angie, my wife, my partner on Happy Healthy Vegan. She's been a vegetarian since the 80s. So I haven't been eating much animal products for a long time anyway. But yeah, fully vegan for 10 years. And the reason why I did it is just to me, this makes so much sense. It made as much sense then as it does now to me. It's like, if you have the choice to have, to be able to live your life, to eat your food and not kill animals and be healthy and thrive, like, why would you make the other choice to eat food that involves killing animals? I mean, all things being equal, if not better on the vegan side, why not choose a side where animals don't need to die for you? When I made that connection in my head, like, wow, animals didn't need to die for me in order to live today and the next day and the next day. It just seemed like a no-brainer if you have compassion.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. So your YouTube channel, so how'd that come about?
Just out of like a lot of people might not know, we are a band. You might be able to see some of the band gear laying around here, and yeah, we were on social media back when it was really young, before there was even Facebook, before there was YouTube. Back when there was stuff like MySpace and stuff like that. Anyway, a lot of people were seeing us post images and meals, of our food, and got a lot of questions. They knew that I looked a lot better than I did like in the past when I was much more overweight and unhealthy, and people were just wondering like what we're doing. So they thought it'd be interesting to, or just more efficient to make videos and talk about what we're doing lifestyle and food wise.
And I know you do a lot of videos, just kind of, responding and giving out facts. You do a lot of research and you give out facts about certain things. When people make these ridiculous claims, you go and kind of debunk them, I see.
Yeah, it's kind of like been my wheelhouse for the past few years, responding to plethora of misinformation about vegan and plant-based diets that comes from mainstream media, even just sometimes other YouTubers and bloggers. But you see all these dumb headlines in the news all the time, like "Go vegan and your brain will shrink" or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Crazy things. Yeah.
Everyone's seen these things. Any vegan's probably heard, "Oh, where do you get your protein?" And it just escalates from there.
Yep. Does anybody at home have any questions for Ryan or anything while you're jumping in here?
Yeah, I told Chris. I think he told me I'm going to be making dinner in a little bit, so I can't stay terribly long, but I'll be here for a little bit.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, like so Ryan texted me the other night, and I was like, it was like late for me. So he's on the West Coast, 3 hours behind, and he's like, yeah, I think Chris will probably be awake, and just asked me if I would jump on this Skype call for his live stream, and I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So we did that for about an hour, and I said, all right, well, I just texted him real quick, hey, you want to be on my live stream? And he's like, yeah, I got to make dinner in a little bit, but I'll jump on for a bit. So, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'm just testing it out. I've been wanting for a long time to be able to get guests into my live stream using OBS. I've done it using other software, but I want to just stay in my main one. And I had all sorts of trouble. Sometimes I would get the video, but not the audio of my guests. And I finally nailed it the other night with Skype. And I texted you, hey, Chris, what are you doing, man? Want to test this out with me? We'll go on a live stream. So thanks for that.
I'll try to make this bigger so we're both
making dinner this late, asked Kika. Well, it is. Yeah, it's 10. But, now during this whole, whatever this is called, lockdown or whatever, wherever you're living at, it's different, This is not that late. I mean, considering we're kind of like you now, Chris. I mean, we've always been night owls, me and Angie, but even more so now. Like during regular times, we'd go to bed between 1:30 and 2 on average. Now it's like between 2 and 3:15. So having a 10 o'clock dinner isn't that weird right now.
I think a lot of people, their sleep schedule is getting later and later and later as they're quarantined at home. Let's see. We had a question up here. Let's see. Lisa says, thanks, guys. What do you say to people, particularly the carnivore followers, that say you can't be as healthy on just plants, that plants actually cause toxicity and animals are the optimal nutrition? I
would ask them to look at the official position of the American Dietetics Association, who changed their name recently. Anyway, have them look at their official paper there where they recommend, I actually say their position on vegan and vegetarian diets is that it's healthful, nutritious and adequate for people in all phases of life. And it furthermore has protective effects against some of the most common forms of disease and death in America. So, and this wasn't them just pulling this out of their butt or just like a lot of the carnivore people do. That opinion was based on research. They reviewed the peer-reviewed research and came to this proclamation. So have the carnivore people ask them, where is a large health organization saying what you're saying? And they'll say, no, it's just a bunch of guys with their shirts off on Facebook that say this. It's a big difference. So you want to look at the opinion of health professionals and peer-reviewed science or guys with their shirts off. And carnivores tend to be science deniers because the science simply isn't on their side.
Not only that, my own personal experience, completely anecdotal, but I've been vegan for over 25 years, and if their claims were correct, I'd be dead, or I'd be very, very sick, and I'm not. I'm neither of those. Yeah. So, and I've got, plenty of friends that have been vegan for as long as me, and some of them longer than me. So, they're not dying and they don't look like they're, they belong in the hospital. So, yeah, I don't know. I just think that they come from a position where I think deep down they really feel guilty about their choices, and they're trying to make themselves feel better. And then they form a group of other people that may also feel guilty about their choices. So they band together, and what do? They start attacking vegans. When you don't see a lot of vegans attacking them, you see a lot of vegans like responding
to their nonsense.
Yeah.
I mean, you could also ask them too, what nutrient is missing from our diet? I mean, there's nothing. Yeah, I recommend all vegans at least supplement in some way with B12, but I mean, there's nothing deficient about a well-planned vegan diet, which the American Dietetics Association clearly states. You can ask carnivores like, where's your potassium levels at? Where are your fiber levels at? Where is your vitamin C intake coming from?
They'll
So I
always
mean,
mention
already,
a couple vitamins that are like non-essential that we don't need to get our bodies make it, you know?
yeah. Let's see. Are you still there, Chris?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. I guess I got confused. I looked at the YouTube screen, which is off. Okay. I mean, it's it's not live. It's delayed.
Oh
So
yeah, we're like
yeah.
9-second delay, so I just
Yeah.
just listen to me over the microphone.
Yeah. You've actually timed it. I always wondered how off it was. 9 seconds.
I timed it the other night. I told everybody to press 1 on their keyboard, and I started counting.
Ah,
And
scientific. I like
yep.
that.
So, what are you making for dinner tonight?
This is you had to ask tonight. This is definitely going to be like the least like great meal we've had over the past 2 weeks. I got to say, during this whole lockdown thing, we've been eating as good and clean as we have in a long time. We're not going out to restaurants and just
Right.
eating whole food plant meals. Angie's been making a lot of food. Kudos to her. I said tonight, and why don't we just have something really simple? I got some whole wheat pasta that's just been sitting in the cupboard for a while. It's a really nice tomato sauce. Put some spinach on top. Just keep it easy, because yeah, she's been making stuff all like for us all every day. And it's late too, as people pointed out. We don't want to be cooking till 11. It's almost 10 right now, so
Yeah, guys, don't be like me. Don't cook all hours and no, I'm just kidding. I think I'm done for the night. It's 1 o'clock here.
But I was gonna say, if you want to see the food we've been eating, Angie's been putting a lot of it up on Instagram. So make sure you're following Happy Healthy Vegan on Instagram. That's Angie's feed, basically. I rarely post to it, so you can see all the great meals we're eating. Yeah, I don't think this pasta's gonna make it onto it though.
Yeah, guys, definitely go. If you're not already, go check out their channel when we're done here. Follow them on Instagram. I've been friends with these guys for years now. And we've done a couple of collabs in the past, too. I've been sitting... You're in a different room right now, aren't you?
No, I'm in the same one as last time, just on a different camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so if you pointed it up, it'd be all the
can't
records and everything?
Let's see. Yeah, the records are off.
You don't have to move it. I was just wondering. I thought it was a different room at first.
Yeah, no, it's just a technical thing. If I want to Skype into someone else like you, I got to use my webcam. But when you came on my channel the other day, I'm able to use my nicer iPhone camera into OBS.
Kika wants to know, Ryan, what supplements do you use, if any?
Oh, I saw that, Kika. Yeah, it's really basic. Not much at all. I mean, up until about a month or so ago, when I made that video about Jeff Nelson and vitamin B12, I was taking a sublingual B12 spray a couple times a week, nothing too religiously, and my B12 levels were always really high, well over 1,000. Deficiency is like under 400 or 200, depending on what country you live in. But anyway, I was out there really high, and I wondered why, and Jeff gave a pretty plausible explanation as to why. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm actually going to stop my B12 sub for a little bit, or at least back down on it because my levels are so high, because I'm already getting some in the if you, I don't know if you guys follow my channel, but I've been since I started strength training about a year and a half ago, whatever. I've been taking it from Clean Machine, that company that has the duckweed, the lentine that has they just recently learned it has bioavailable B12. So I figured I'm getting it from there anyway. So that's pretty much all I'm taking as a supplement. I have to say though, during this whole COVID thing, I kind of got this weird fortuitous timing where I was trying out this like a vegan, it's made for vegans, multivitamin supplement. It doesn't even look like a vitamin. You squirt it like a juice pack. It tastes like mango, just to be a little extra safe, because I know
Is this what you're talking about? Healthy Cell?
What is it?
Healthy Cell?
Oh, let me look. Oh no, it's their it's not Healthy Cell. It's yeah, that's it there. Yeah, those guys. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Vegan Essentials from Healthy Cell, and it's a squirt pack.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. I forgot the name
Yeah,
already. I just been squirting it, but
they're good. Yeah.
it's good stuff. And the reason why I'm really into it right now is because during this whole shortage of groceries and stuff like that, I can't get the normal supply of bananas that I'm used to taking. So I'm not
Yeah.
going to get all the vitamins I'm getting from the fruit. I'll have oatmeal on those days, and I put my Clean Machine protein in there, which has the B12 and other things like ALA and other great vitamins. So I've been squirting that pack, especially on the days when I don't have my smoothies, just to be extra safe that I'm getting everything that my body's been used to for so long until I can get bananas regularly again. Because I don't know if people know, I'll go through easily 8 bananas a day. Angie will have a few too, so that adds up day after day.
Yeah, same here with the smoothies. I have usually have a smoothie every day with the bananas. Back to that. So I saw the actual. I didn't watch the video, but I saw the thumbnail for it. That the Jeff Nelson one about the B12. Was he actually saying that you don't need B12 after a certain age?
No. Actually, watch the video. I don't want to misquote it. It's been a while.
Okay,
I may have
I'll
forgot
check
some
it
of the
out.
finer points, but at first I thought he was just going to say some crazy stuff, but he actually raised some reasonable points about having really high levels of B12 because he's like me. His were over 1,000 as well, and I was wondering why mine were so high. So he gave a plausible explanation there. And like I said, I'm just going to back off for a little bit and just see how my the B12 and the Clean Machine protein it's not even a protein, it's a whole food plant, the duckweed. It just
Yeah.
happens to be really high in protein and B12 and omega-3s and other cool things that they're healthy for us. So
Tracy
that's
wants
it.
to know if any of your extended family has become vegan.
You know, I'm a failure when it comes to that. There's so many people we met in real life, probably like you, Chris, that say, "Hey, man, you're the reason why I've gone vegan." I don't take credit for it. I know I was maybe one of many factors that made them go vegan. But as far as my family goes, no, they won't listen. On Angie's side, her sisters are curious and into it. They support us. Like on Thanksgiving, they'll make vegan stuff. We'll bring vegan stuff over too. They've attended a few veg fests to see us speak and support us. But no one's vegan, not even vegetarian.
Linda wants to know: do you freeze your bananas when you make a smoothie, or are they just
They're fresh. The only time
fresh?
freeze bananas is this hasn't been a problem lately, but when you have too many ripe bananas and
Right.
they're going bad, you either gotta throw them away or something. So you just I put them in the fridge and make nice cream. But I said it's not a problem now. Bananas are in short supply.
Yeah, mine are. I freeze all mine because
Oh,
I like cold smoothies.
oh, you can put some ice cubes in your smoothie. That's what I do when the weather warms up.
Yeah. Um, living out there in the West Coast, you have access to all these awesome vegan spots, which I don't have where I live. But I love going to them all when I'm out there. But what's your favorite vegan restaurant, or a couple of them?
Right here, Angie's cooking. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I don't want to toot our own horn, but we've been really just kind of laughing, like how well the food's been for us the past few weeks. So that's one thing. I mean, that's important to eat well, especially right now. Make sure your body's strong and healthy and all that. And I can't really say for sure that I miss any one restaurant in particular, but one I've been kind of digging it's called Vin Loy. It's
Oh
a
yeah.
Vietnamese restaurant in Cerritos. They're kind of known for tofu, even though that's really not,
Tofu
you know,
robot tofu. Tofu
no,
robot.
it's not robot tofu.
Yeah, but that's what his name is on Instagram.
Oh, I just
So the
follow
guy
Vin.
that owns it was like he
Oh,
was like a triathlete and everything,
yes.
and yeah.
There's two Vin Loys. There's the one in Cerritos that's been here for years, and they've opened one up out in my neck of the woods last year. So yeah, I guess they have different IGs.
Um, where was the other one located?
The
It
first
was
one, the original one was
Cerritos.
in Reseda, which
But
is in the
yes,
valley, and then
that
the other one's in Cerritos, which is out kind of by us in Long Beach.
yeah. I went to the other one for yeah. So you might not have met him there if it was.
Yeah, I've never been to the Reseda. For us, that's a really long distance. I mean, now there's no traffic; we can get there quickly, but it's not much. You just take out here. So, oh yeah, Vin Loy Cerritos is the one we go to. I see someone said here, Heather, that we turned them on to Hippie in Long Beach, and they're obsessed. Yeah, that's a good place too. Yeah, it's like it's like pitas and that kind of thing, falafels. I think they're deep fried, probably not the healthiest thing to get all the time. That's why I said we're eating is so good right now. My body's feeling good. I wish I could get a blood test right now, but I don't want to go near any hospitals or blood labs right now.
Yeah. I've been talking to one where you can do a blood test at home and then send it in. Maybe I'll send you the link.
Yeah, something like I did a video on this dude that ate 12 eggs a day, and he had something like that. So maybe that's the service. That's what he had to stop his experiment. He was going to eat 12 eggs a day for a month, and he cut it short because his LDL cholesterol shot up like 100 points.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, I'm glad he had the good sense.
All right, let's see. Any other questions here? Are you gonna make a second ebook?
Yeah, Angie's making it right now. A lot of these recipes we've been having over the past few weeks are going to be in her next book, which will, like the first book, Keep It Car Baby, her upcoming book will be both ebook and printed book, and it's going to be amazing because I've been eating all these recipes that are going to be in it for the past year, and I think it's a step up. It really shows how we've been eating now, and yeah, I think you guys will like it a lot. It's gonna, I think, actually be simpler. I think she was being really purist in the first book, meaning everything had to be whole food. Nothing ever came from a can or anything like that. So this time it's going to be it's still going to be healthy and whole foody. Just a little, they'll give you some like cheater tips, like get some stuff from a can or something like that. Something that foods that everyone can easily make.
Yeah, definitely. I kind of was like that. The first one I did, it was like all comfort food. Now I kind of want to do more of more healthy foods and stuff.
Yeah, we'll all meet in the middle here.
Yeah. Have you tried Carla? Do you mean Carl's Jr.? Have you tried Carl's Jr.? Or have you tried the Possible Whopper?
No, I'm not into Impossible, and I'm not into Carl's Jr. So
you probably saw my video from last year.
There's no pull for me to go in there.
Yes, I've never been there either. Leanna says, Chris and Ryan, how do you deal with doctors telling you incorrect nutritional information, or do you just try to see vegan doctors only?
There's not that many.
Yeah. Do you have any experience with that?
My doctor is not vegan, but he is very open-minded. I think maybe it's a cultural background. He's Asian. Plant foods are really common in Asian diets, and he sees me. He's like half my age, and he sees me coming in, getting these awesome blood tests, looking fit, because he knows your average 52-year-old guy, that's how old I am, is like on maybe half a dozen medications, is diabetic and all this, and he's amazed, and he's not amazed, but he's used to it by now, and he knows what I'm doing is obviously working. I'm not deficient in anything, so he doesn't give me any crap or anything like that.
My doctor didn't. Oh, go ahead.
No, that was it.
My doctor didn't want to believe me about diet. He tried to tell me there's no one diet that is better than another diet. And I was like, well, then you didn't meet Dr. Esselstyn. Let me do this diet before, because he wanted to put me on medication because just like you, Ryan, my LDL was a little bit higher than I wanted it to be. Ryan and I both had the same problem. And I went and I cut out oils and I went on the Esselstyn diet and I came back in and he looked at my testes and he starts laughing and he's all happy for me. He's like, you did it, and I'm like, well, yeah, I stuck to that diet. And he's like, no, it's not a diet. I'm like, no, look up Dr. Esselstyn. And he was laughing the whole time. He's looking up Dr. Esselstyn on the computer. And he looked at him. I think he looked at his credentials. And that laugh went right off his face. And he's like, I'll have to do some more research on him.
Whoa,
but I'm like, I did this by diet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dr. his credentials are excellent.
Yeah. I think he was trying to tell me that... He went off on some tangent where like everything you eat, he's like, if you squeeze lettuce hard enough, you would have oils there. And
Never heard that one. But...
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not adding any oils to my diet. I'm taking out all these foods. I'm only eating this, and this. And, my blood test, proved what I said. So I didn't have to go on medicine.
So you're like me in a roundabout way. Our results spoke for themselves, and the doctors, yours is a little more skeptical, but eventually took notice. Like, hey, I can't argue with what Chris did here, and he didn't take any medication. Yeah, did you show them the photos of previously clogged arteries that have healed themselves solely from eating a low oil, plant-based diet, vegan diet?
I didn't show him any of the pictures, but I did tell him, I go, look, it's the only diet that's proven to prevent and reverse heart disease. You can look into it yourself, tell all your patients. So, but, I don't think doctors want to do that. They don't make money if they do that. But yeah, I mean, hey, that's what I did. That's what I wanted to do. And, I tried getting blood tests several times, and everything that I was doing wasn't working. He's like, oh, you got to do exercise. I'm like, I do exercise every single day, So then I started trying to do more cardio to get, the ratio of HDL up, and nothing worked. So finally I'm like, I'm not going to take the medicine. Give me one more try. And I went on the Exclusion diet, and I followed it to a T, and I did it for like 5 weeks, and I went back, got my blood test after 5 weeks. Everything was good.
Yeah,
So,
just really avoiding oil.
yeah.
I think coconut oil was in some of these vegan processed foods I was having. I was telling you too that this granola thing I was having at night had oil too. It wasn't coconut oil, but I just got rid of that. Made sure I wasn't eating vegan ice cream. Just simple stuff like that, because I was already eating a high carb, low fat, pretty low oil diet. We get oil from those mentioned foods there. And when we went out to restaurants, I think some people are just more genetically, sensitive. Their numbers will be higher. I mentioned how when I was eating pretty much like a raw diet in 2012, the cleanest I've ever eaten, never ate any processed food, never went to any restaurants, and still my LDL wasn't that low. My total cholesterol was still in the 160s, and Esselstyn says get it below 150. There was nothing more I could really do, so it's just some people's numbers are higher genetically.
Yeah, and I think yours and mine are like that. Just overall, I think we're good though, and this isn't for everybody. Some people eat oils and they're fine. Their cholesterol is fine as a vegan, but Ryan and me, we gotta be careful with the oils and stuff.
Yeah.
For somebody in the comments, they wanted to know. So it's Dr. Esselstyn. I link all of his stuff in my video. I have a video that I did how to lower your cholesterol. I think I titled it. If you just Google under YouTube vegan zombie how to lower cholesterol, it'll come up. I show you all my blood results, and I think I link Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn under there.
Yeah, bottom line, simple is avoid the oils, especially coconut, things that are high in saturated fat.
Oil, yeah, saturated fat is the big, because people think, and I thought this for 25 years. I'm like, oh, my cholesterol is probably perfect. I'm a vegan. I don't eat any cholesterol. Nope. Saturated fats will elevate your cholesterol. It'll mess with your triglycerides, and that'll increase your LDL, and it's just a mess. So try to, if you have a problem with this, get rid of your oils and processed foods, mainly processed foods with oils and high saturated fats.
Yeah, someone can correct me if I'm wrong here, but I remember recently reading that saturated fat will raise your LDL more. It's more than even eating dietary cholesterol does. It'll either raise it quicker or at a higher, it'll give you higher numbers quicker. So yeah, be careful.
Yeah, coconut oil is one of the worst oils. I always thought it was one of the best, but it's 90%, 87% saturated fat.
Yeah.
It's bad. So anything coconut, I walk away.
Yeah. If they ask why, I'll just say it's a health thing. I can't have saturated fat right now. I will on occasion. Occasionally, I'll, it's what you do day in and day out. And if I occasionally have a vegan ice cream that has it, I don't think that's going to be my undoing.
I mean, when I travel out there, like when I go out there and I go out to Expo and I visit you guys and stuff, I will make an exception. I'll be eating samples at Expo of new products. I'm going to go out to some of the new restaurants I've never been to. And that's an exception. But the majority of the time, I try to balance everything right. I'm not saying I eat raw vegan 100% of the time or all, non-processed foods, because I don't. Sometimes I do that. And right now, I'm not able to get to the store to replenish all of my fresh produce. So I have been eating some, non-perishables that happen to be processed foods. So
hey, right now we all got to do what we got to do to
stay alive
and stay safe. Things are not normal right now by any stretch.
Yeah, that's right, Jorge. That 98% of vegan cheese and it has a lot of saturated fat.
Yep.
But you can make your own with like simple like nutritional yeast, and you could make like the healthy one with you using the boiled carrots, potatoes, sweet potatoes, onions, and then herbs, spices, nutritional yeast. Blend that all together. You got a nice cheesy sauce.
Yeah, you
No
can make it out
cholesterol.
of nuts that,
Yep.
just pick ones that are not full of saturated fat, which are most. Yeah.
And you do need some fats, but
Hmm. I
I
love
would
fats.
walnuts and flax seeds, especially when I was strictly on the Esselstyn diet. So it's not like you're not getting any.
Yeah, I'll have some nuts and seeds pretty much on a daily basis. Yeah, nothing. I have avocados on a like almost near daily basis too. Like Angie and I will split one, like we did today in her chili soup that she made us.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, I was feeling. Yeah, that's why we haven't had dinner yet. Yeah. Yeah, you guys
um,
are asking good questions.
yeah, good
Yes.
questions, guys. And sorry if we missed a bunch. I know somebody was telling me to, um, if I missed your question, I didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah,
Yeah,
try to explain that to people. I'll say just copy and paste it. We'll see it eventually.
yeah. Nut-free mac and cheese based on white beans. Oh, that sounds good too.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Oh, I didn't know that. So, Ryan, apparently you and Ange have a gorgeous garden.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like yeah, not a food garden. I mean, even though we do have a little bit of like greens, some greens growing in it, but yeah, just like a cool, like overgrown. Yeah, you've seen it. Yeah, you've seen our yard. It's not your typical, where there's a lawn and all that stuff. Ours is like kind of overgrown with kind of native type plants.
I've been to your house one time. Kika says, "What do you think about taking DHA EPA?" This is another video that Jeff did. Jeff did a. This is another topic Jeff did a video on. I don't know if you saw that
Yeah.
like a while back. I know that Dr. Greger says the only thing you really should need to worry about for supplements would be D3 and B12. But what is your take on that? Do you know something?
Yeah, I mean, it's good to have some essential fatty acids for sure. So that's why, yeah, I don't recommend that people avoid fats. I know there's some factions of high carb veganism that just are deadly afraid of any nut or seed or avocado or anything like that. But yeah, I like to have like, maybe have sprinkle some ground flax seeds on top of some salads, or put them in a smoothie, or put them in an oatmeal at night. And again, that the Clean Machine Green Protein, that lentine that I put in my smoothies, it has DHA in it. So I figure between that and the nuts and seeds I eat, I'm getting what my body needs.
Yeah, and I know that as far as like the processed foods, I know that have you ever had Good Catch Foods?
Not in a while. I've just really had them at
Yeah, yeah.
Expo.
So they make the vegan tuna, and I know it's fortified with DHA in it. Just basically saying, hey, you don't need to buy
Fish.
fish.
Smart move to mimic
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And will Ange post more Animal Friends videos?
Yeah, Angie loves making her animal friends videos. Yeah, for sure. I think that's going to be a permanent, regular feature on our channel. You could probably expect those at least once every week or two. But I think now she's going to actually, unlike the past few years, she's been making a lot of stay-at-home vlogs. She's made 2 this week, which is like a record, I think. I mean, and she made 1 or 2 last week as well. So expect more stay-at-home vlogs and some animal friends vlogs. Or I guess those aren't even vlogs, really. But yeah, some more animal friends videos for sure. I don't know if you've seen those, Chris. Like, we have so many animals that visit us here, so we'll show all that going on: raccoons, possums, other neighborhood
Oh, okay.
cats,
Yeah.
squirrels. It's
I know
pretty
you got a
crazy.
couple cats. They always
And
are.
our cats, yeah, too.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of animal friends that keep us company all day.
Darth Vegan says, Ryan, did you hear about Disneyland? I want to know too because I don't know what you're talking about
I mean, it's
Disneyland.
been closed. I mean, everything's closed in California. I think they even closed down before they were forced to. So unless there's anything new, that's really it. You can't go anywhere.
Yeah. I
But they
haven't
are
heard
really
anything either.
super vegan friendly. That's why we've been going and making a lot of vlogs there. When I go there, I feel like I'm at a vegan festival because we know which places to go to, and there's so many vegan options there. We can't even hit them all up in a day. I mean, it would be costly, prohibitive, and I don't think our stomachs are that big either.
I've been wanting to go do a video there. I was there in 2011, and they had a lot of vegan stuff back then. So
Hmm.
I
You're
really
right,
want to
and
go back.
it keeps getting better and better. And this year they were to roll out at both their major parks, Florida and Anaheim, at least one vegan option at every food selling place there. And it's already almost like that, but they're going to make that official. So that'll probably get delayed. I don't even know when the parks will reopen, but they're moving in the right direction. And they're not doing this because, they're some kind of weird vegan cult or, fad or anything. That's because that's what people want.
Well, going there in 2011, and they were so accommodating. Like we just told them our allergies, and like literally people go there from all over the world, so they're making foods for like everybody. I remember we went to a Moroccan place, and the chef came out and he started talking to me, and I think he went to Syracuse University where I live. We started talking, but he came out and he brought us like everything. I mean, it was actually too much food, but just all the food he gave us. And this was at Disney World in Florida, but I've never been to Disneyland.
Oh, Kika reminds me, I should introduce you. If you haven't seen the Instagram, and she makes YouTube videos as well, but her name is Happiest Vegan on Earth. Her name's Lisa, Happiest Vegan on Earth. She is extremely thorough. She works in a university here. She's like an academic type, and her blog, she updates it as often as she can. She goes to the parks here in Anaheim, Downtown Disney, California Adventure Park, Disneyland, and meticulously describes all the vegan options, what any modifications you might need to make. She goes as far as to talk to the chefs, tries to get food supplier information to make sure some ingredient that might be questionable is vegan or not. So she's an extremely valuable resource for veganism in Disneyland. Everyone, if you're interested in that kind of thing, follow her, Happiest Vegan on Earth on Instagram, and to a lesser extent YouTube. But she makes all her, most of her posts on Instagram. And where her information is all summarized, I should say, is her website. Every time I go to Disneyland, I'll have her website ready to go on my phone so I can just reference things on the fly.
I know having all that information would make me the happiest vegan on earth. Wait, what are we
She's
talking
like,
about? Vegan cults? Who said
vegan
that?
cults?
I don't
What
know.
about vegan cults?
We weren't talking about that. I don't know.
I just mentioned we're not some kind of cult, or
Oh,
Disneyland's
yeah.
not some kind of cult. They're a business that wants to make money, and they're serving people the food that they want.
Um, no, Happy Healthy Vegan. Are you going to debate Logan Blake? I just heard somebody told me about Logan Blake like a week. Who is Logan Blake?
I think he used to watch our channel. I think his name is Thunderbay Personal Trainer. I remember him in the chat comments all the time. Yeah, I reached out to him a couple weeks ago, right before this whole COVID-19 lockdown happened. And now that we're kind of in the groove of this lockdown, I think now is a good time to reach back out to him. And plus, now I know how to get him into my live stream. I didn't know how to do that when I reached out to him. So, yeah, apparently some people are upset with some of the things I've said about raw veganism. I'm not sure why. I'm repeating the science out there. I think maybe they're upset that I'm not repeating or supporting some of the claims that the raw elders, the leaders make. So, but the thing is, I would like to point out, I eat raw food all the time. Pretty much every day, I eat more raw food than a lot of raw food people do. I start off my day with an 8 banana smoothie, plus, several strawberries and maybe a few blueberries in there, or a fully raw smoothie. Then often for lunch, I'll have something raw or not. But I'm saying it's not like I have anything against raw food in principle. It's just some of the claims that some of the leaders make. And I think because of my criticism of some of these leaders, that some raw foodists take it to mean I'm just hating on raw food or whatever. No, raw food's a big component of my diet.
So he's a raw food. He's 100% raw.
No, someone told me he's not even fully raw, so this will
Oh,
be an interesting discussion.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I personally, I don't think being completely 100% raw is good. And I've even had some of these raw foodists like that were like big, huge YouTubers say the same thing. I won't say any names, but they're like, yeah, that's why. But yeah, I was raw for 100% for like 3 or 4 months, and then probably 90% for the next year. And no, man, a lot of people that were raw are these people that had, I mean, we can go on and on. It's a fact. These people that were, all these ex-vegans were raw foodists.
I think that's what they get mad at, because a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm raw and I'm still vegan." I'll say, "Look, I never said it was 100%.
Right, right.
It's like heart disease. If you eat meat, your risk for heart disease increases. Doesn't mean it's 100%, but it's higher than, say, a vegan's risk for heart disease." And that's always pointed out. What do these all these people that made Why I'm No Longer Vegan videos have in common? Extreme dieting patterns, such as extended stints at raw, not just 4 months, but like 4+ years, extreme fasting behaviors, things like that. And people say, "Well, think I'm being mean." I'm just pointing out the common denominator. You can't deny. Can you think, Chris, or anyone in the chat comments here, recall any of these people that made a vegan Why I'm No Longer Vegan video who was eating a sensible, balanced vegan diet, like, say, what you and I were? I'm sure there might be one or two, but I can't think of any.
Extreme diets, yeah. And you're right, Perpetually Annoyed. I think a lot of them are very cult-like. Although, I know people that have been raw vegan for over, I know John Kohler. He's been vegan over 20 years. He's very healthy. I know Fully Raw Christina. She's been raw vegan for what? Over 10 years, 13, 15 years? I don't know. But there, I also know a lot of other people that, and for me personally, yeah, I felt like it was so much, it was a weird mind game. It was like, why am I telling myself I can't do this, to the point where like everything that I'm saying no to is vegan. So like I shouldn't treat it like this. But it was like, I don't know. It just messed with my mind.
Yeah. Here's what you're describing here, Chris, and this is one of my criticisms of this fully raw mindset. And if you want to be fully raw, that's fine. If it works for you, awesome. But here is the problem I have with it, is that it's a very exclusionary diet. People will, non-vegans will criticize a vegan diet as being very limiting and exclusionary. And it's like, no, we eat every food that the creator put here on this planet, except for, a couple things, a cow, a pig, all that kind of stuff. All the plants out there, cool. But when you're raw, you exclude most of the plants out there. And the things that you said you're excluding, Chris, are like perfectly fine, healthy foods, ones that science has shown that are associated with longevity, like legumes and potatoes and stuff like that. Foods that are not associated with increased risk of disease or death. So that's why,
it was really a mind F. It was like, seriously, it's like, wait a minute. Was that cooked above 118 degrees? If it was, I can't have it. And it's like, what am I doing?
Why should you resist some steamed broccoli?
Yeah, exactly.
And people get mad at me for saying that. Not everyone. Most of you guys here, I'm sure, are not, but some of the hardcore raw foodists get mad at me for speaking this truth. And I say, show me the study that says potatoes are going to take years off my life or get me disease. Please show me this.
Well, you can't. I don't think you can get everything you need on a completely raw diet. And a lot of these, I don't know. I'm saying what I'm seeing, but a lot of people that are like raw for a long time, like they all kind of look like thinning hair and like brittle skin. It's just, I don't know. That's what I see. And I've even had like big, huge YouTubers, raw vegans, agree and say, yes, you're right. That's why. And they're not vegan anymore. But yeah, that's the other thing about a lot of them. And I'm not saying this about everyone, because I'm sure that there's some that are. But a lot of these raw vegans were, let's just call them raw plant-based, because they're not vegan. It's nothing about the animals. It's like this crazy mentality, like, I got to be as healthy as possible. And it has nothing to do with the animals.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say there are some exceptions for sure. I know a few who are very dedicated to the ethics of veganism. However, I went to Woodstock Fruit Festival. Me and Angie went back in 2013, and there were like so many different classes and talks and all this stuff. Not one was about animals at all. I mean, it has nothing to do with veganism. All of them were about, like, why you should always eat raw, how to find raw food if you're trying, all these different things, how to grow your own raw food. Never one discussion of any kind was about the ethics of veganism. And again, that's why I got into veganism, not to try to create this kind of, I want to be the healthiest human in the world. Not to say, I'm not criticizing, but it's kind of like the mindset of raw. It's focused solely on the health. And I say veganism is a win. Whole food plant-based veganism is a win for the animals. It's a win for the environment and your health. It's a triple win.
Yeah, I same thing here. Yeah, I noticed that too. I went to different I won't say what it was, but I went to different meetings with a bunch of vegans. Well, most of them there were vegan, but some of them were these raw foodists. Like nobody mentioned veganism. Nobody mentioned animals. It was all health, business, health, money,
Hmm.
and it's
And
like,
fasting. There are a lot of seminars about fasting, how you should fast, why you should go to this chiropractor's seminar in the jungle to fast for
yep,
$5,000.
why you should give us your money.
So I wasn't saying anything about the ethics of why I was really into veganism. Just all this like kind of woo woo. I don't know what the word is. I don't know.
Jesse says Ben and Jerry's has too many new flavors to be raw vegan.
Yeah, just to never be able to eat a potato again for the rest of your life. You know, it's like,
It's because
wow, that's pretty heavy.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
why?
Not
Why?
for
Why
me, not for
not?
me. And like you, not to knock on like raw food, because I eat raw food all the time. I love eating raw foods, but 100% of the time, no way.
Yeah, just like I wouldn't eat potatoes 100% of the time.
I mean, I'm doing something right. I've been vegan for over 25 years. That's more than half of my life. So, I don't have any problems. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, what you're doing is working, Chris. You're just living proof how long-term veganism works. So whatever you're doing, don't take any crap from anyone who doesn't know half as much as what you know and have experienced as well.
Right. Um, Ryan, who are your favorite YouTubers?
You know, I've been watching too much like vegan YouTube in the past like month or so. I've been kind of watching all sorts of different things. Um in politics, there's a guy, Brian Tyler Cohen. I think he works for like a larger publication like Wired or something like that. I've been watching I do this a lot in wintertime. I don't know why, but you guys know I used to surf a lot. I haven't surfed much the past several years, particularly since I got more into going to the gym and doing basketball. There's only so much time in life, guys, you know. But I've been watching lots of surf videos on YouTube as well. I think it's just to get me through the wintertime.
You, which reminds me, at 52 years old, you have a video where you dunk a basketball.
Several basketballs,
Yeah.
several occasions on different basketball courts here in Long Beach. Yeah, it was just a quest that I decided when I was almost 50. I was like 49, and I started getting back into playing basketball more. It was January. It was a rainy day. I said, I quit the gym like 5, 6 years ago. I'm gonna just go and train for a few months at the gym, see what happens, and play basketball on a more regular basis. And I started getting more into it. And I'm going, I want to slam dunk. It's something I was never able to do when I was younger. And you don't see too many people over the age of like, especially those who weren't professionals or
Right.
college elite athletes, just regular Joes like me over the age of like 30, let alone 40, let alone 50. So I took it upon myself to restructure my training and do what it took to be able to slam dunk a basketball. And it was hard. It took me over a year, about a year, almost a year and a half of totally transforming my body and training to be able to do it.
And Jesse, I was actually just going to ask Ryan this question, but Ryan, you're a little bit taller than me. How tall are you? I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, I'm 6'4.5". With shoes on, 6'5". A lot of people say that's tall, but that's really not that tall. I mean, yeah, all things being equal, it gives me a little bit of advantage of a guy my age. But I always tell people, what's really a bigger advantage than being 6'4"? Being 25.
Yeah.
I wish I had 25 or 22-year-old legs. My God, when I see some of these young guys and they're vertical, it's.
Now the other thing that you just were doing recently is you dabbled into politics. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'm still strangely involved. My race is over. It was on March 3rd, and during the California primary Super Tuesday. I was running for city council here in Long Beach. I entered the race in July of last year, strangely at the urging of the Humane Party. You guys may have heard of Clifton Roberts, It's a pro-vegan animal abolitionist movement kind of thing. Anyway, they got me involved. They were recruiting people at the time, and I was one of the few people that took them up on it. But anyway, I kind of went off on my own and just ran a real campaign. At first, I think they wanted me to, it was kind of be more for publicity, but I took it seriously. Anyway, I didn't get the top votes. In fact, if there were 7 of us running because there was going to be a vacant seat, the top 2 people are going into a runoff this November. I got 5th out of 7. And if you look at the order of 1 through 7, as I was telling you, Chris, you can correlate it exactly to how much money they had in their campaign. So I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I really learned how you really need a lot of money to run a successful political campaign. In fact, I was just talking this afternoon with the person, Robert Fox, who got the number 1, the top votes. I've become friends with him, kind of an ally of sorts now, and we're discussing policy because he's probably going to win in the runoff, we hope. And so my voice is still being heard. I want to say that even though I lost my race, I only got 5th place out of 7. I made an impact here. People know me around here in Long Beach now. They've seen the videos I made about the election here, some of the scandal and corruption, and they appreciate it. When I went to Robert's victory party, everyone was so happy to see me and stuff. And, just not only as supporters, but people that work in the non-mainstream Long Beach press here were happy. They acknowledged the video I made, the video reporting I did was superb. I was fair and covered all the relevant information. So I've made a little name for myself, and I think my voice will continue to be heard here in some way in Long Beach politics.
Yeah, I think I saw a couple of those videos, and one of them I remember saying to myself, I'm like, wow, they messed with the wrong person, because Ryan does his research and he can pull up all the facts and data. And I mean, you've been doing that you were on, what was the show you were on? The Doctors?
The Doctors TV show. Yeah, they tried to throw some stupid anti-vegan rhetoric at me, and I just fired back with fact and science. Just that's what I do. And I think all this time in the Long Beach race, people were kind of amused, like, oh, he's the YouTuber. They didn't really know what I did until I made these videos about the race, and they go, wow, you really have a skill set there that you have.
Yeah, for sure. So they messed with the wrong person there. I don't know. Do you watch Netflix or anything? Do you have any shows that you would recommend for people to watch during the quarantine?
Angie and I was reflecting on this. I know a lot of you guys, you're off work right now, off school, whatever, and your lives are totally different. And Netflix and TV, whatever, it's been really helpful to get you through this. We've still been kind of operating pretty normally. We kind of jokingly, we just recently learned that our lifestyle is known as self-quarantine because we've kind of been training and living like this, for quite a while now, because we work and live here in this house. We just go out a little less to the markets, to go to restaurants. So we're kind of doing the same thing. We're still working. In fact, it's given us more opportunities to do work that's been on the back burner. I've been working on some new songs for Love Spirals. Just figuring things out, like how to get guests into my live stream. That's been bugging me for months. So it's given us more time to put into our crafts here.
Well, we figured it out, so.
I know, I'm stoked.
If people like these, we can probably do more of them.
Do it for the duration of this, whatever this is, we're all in right now.
Do you have a little more time, or do you got to go make dinner?
How about 5 more minutes, and I'll go make some pasta.
All right, cool. So if anybody has any more questions for Ryan before he goes, Ryan, are you pro-union? I read unicorns at first. Are you pro-unicorns? No, are you pro-union?
I'm pro workers, and there's the thing about unions. Not all unions are the same. There are some unions here in Long Beach. I'm not going to mention which ones they are that are part of the corruption in the city. They're the ones that funded the establishment candidate through these kind of it's legal ways. Like, okay, the campaign contribution limits here in Long Beach are $400 per person, which seems great, so you can't just give someone $100,000, but you can if you have like a union that has its own like super PAC, and they can make donations indirectly. And that some of the unions here gave the mayor's hand-chosen corrupt politician, the one I made the videos about, the one who doesn't even really live here in Long Beach, had a fake sale of her company that was like, stock photos of the CEO.
That's the one that I saw. That's the video I saw of yours.
Yeah. So unions can be good as long as they don't try to corruptly influence elections with unlimited funds, trying to get the person in who's going to support them in an unfair way. Other than that, I'm pro-union. I'm pro-workers, pro-people, but I'm not pro-businesses buying who they want to serve them.
All right.
Hope I answered your question. That's as honest as I can make it there.
I don't even know who these people are, but
Mark, I know Mark. Yeah, he's from the LA Fruit Luck scene, and he's
okay.
one of the people I was friends with back then. I still consider him a friend, but he is apparently he gets upset when I make videos where I say anything that's not kissing the ass of the raw food leaders, you know. So I'll talk to Mark as long as
that sounds very cultish for somebody to get mad at
rational, you know. And I've made a few videos in the past where he's taken issue. I made a video like is fruit the diet of our ancestors? So I went through the actual anthropology, the science of the best information that we know, what ancient humans and human-like creatures ate, and discussed it in great detail. And apparently, you know, science is not to be brought up.
Well, I'm actually working on a time machine to prove everyone, you know, either right or wrong.
But if any of these people want to have a discussion sometime, yeah, I'm totally open as long as we keep it to science and not make just a bunch of personal attacks and name calling, that kind of thing. Because if so, I'm out. That's not what I do.
Yeah, you're always very respectful to everybody, even when you're trying
to. Yeah, respect it coming from both sides too. I've never attacked anyone in my videos. I'll attack their logic. I'll attack what they're saying, their so-called facts or information. But I never attack the person,
right?
Their character or anything like that.
And I've seen quite a few of your videos on that kind of thing, and you're always very respectful towards the people.
I figure if you have the facts and truth on your side, you don't need to do anything else.
What is your band name? Isn't it Love Spirals?
Yeah, shoot. I usually have CDs around here. Yeah, Love Spirals, all one word. Yeah, you could find us on Bandcamp, Spotify, Apple Music. We got a YouTube account here. We don't do much with it. Love Spirals Official. We got our website, which we don't do too much with as well, lovespirals.com. But yeah, check it out. As you can see, it's one of my passions. Well, you can't see in this angle here, but yeah, I'm in our music studio right now, basically.
And your outro song in all your videos is Love Spirals. Yeah.
Pretty much all our music that you hear in our videos is made by us. Occasionally we'll take someone's song. It won't sound anything like us. It'll be some dude singing or whatever. But yeah, pretty much every song, every bit of music you hear in our videos is from one of our albums or songs that we're in the process of making. For my Slam Dunk video, I composed a special little song for that.
And you play guitar. Do you play anything else other than guitar? Do you sing or?
I don't sing much. Angie's a great vocalist. So I kind of let her do that, even though you might see or hear her and I harmonizing a little bit more in future songs. But I'm primarily a guitarist, but I dabble around on keyboards, bass guitar. If I had a drum kit, I could play that, you know. But yeah, guitar's my main instrument. The only one I'd ever really want to, you know, like feel comfortable performing live.
Awesome. All right, well, I guess we'll let you go make dinner. We won't keep you much longer, and we can do this again whenever you want.
Yeah, just shoot me a text, and I'll shoot you a text too. You know, because we're both going to be up late now for at least the next month or two. So we'll just see what's going on and have some fun.
All right, sounds good. Thanks a lot for being on the show.
Cool. Thanks for thinking of me, Chris. Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
All right. All right. Let's click out of here. All right. That was Ryan. Go follow him, Happy Healthy Vegan. And I guess we'll. We did almost exactly an hour. So what do you say? You want to cut it short tonight, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow? Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of who else you want on the show, or actually, I don't know. If I can get them on the show, that'd be cool. Reaching out to people. Let's see. Joey Carbstrong or James Aspie. So I don't know either one of them. I know James reached out to me when he first started out. I helped promote him a little bit, and then I think he gave me a shout out once for my my Kickstarter. So that's the only contact I've ever had with him. Vegan Gain said he would be on the show. We can get him on the show. John Kohler. Yeah, maybe we can get John on the show. Happiest Vegan on Earth. Maybe we can get her on the show. Cut it short. Cut it short. Oh, you want to play? Okay, we'll play a few rounds of the game we played last night, and then we'll end it. We won't do a crazy long stream tonight. If you weren't with us last night, we basically played the celebrity guessing game. So we're thinking of someone or something that is famous. It could be anything. It could be an actor, an actual character. It can be a cartoon. It can be something made up. So it could be anything that's famous that most people would know. And we had a lot of fun with it last night. So I will think of, and you got to ask questions, and I'll say yes or no. So instead of just like shouting out answers you think it is, you got to say like, oh, is this a person? Okay, it's a person. Is this person alive or dead? All right, this person's alive. Is this person a character or a real person? You know, something like that. So let's try it out. We'll play. By the way, can you guys hear me all right now that Ryan's gone and I adjusted the audio levels and stuff? We could try to get Hench. We can try to get Tom Cruise. We were both born in the same city, me and Tom Cruise. Okay. All right. The first one I'm looking for. I got it. Ready? I got it. All right. Think. Ready? Go. Yes. What if it was Huey Lewis? No, it's not Huey Lewis. Yes, male. Yes, alive. Older than 50. Yes, he's an actor. Oh yeah, I'm friends with Brian Turner. We could get Brian on here. He's a male actor, not character. Real person, yes. Has he ever sang? I don't know. He's not a singer, though. He's Tom Cruise. You got it. That was just like a funny one since you guys just said the Tom Cruise thing. What am I doing? They're Tom Cruise. Let's get... Okay, so Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is our first one. So let's try another one. Let's see. All right. I got one. Ready? I like to pull it up over here so you guys know that I didn't just cheat. All right, I got one in my head. So ready? Here we go. Not a real person. Not African American. Yes, male. Hi, Parth. Yes, a character. Cartoon, yes, cartoon. Cartoon character in a movie. I think there's a couple movies. Animated cartoon. Not an actor, an actual character. This show is older, yes. Newfound Tenny, yes. You got it right. It is Scooby-Doo. For a second there, I wasn't sure if anyone was going to get this because I think you guys were thinking it was a person. We'll do a few more of these because it's fun. All right, let me think of one. I don't want to pick them too hard, so I gotta like. All right, I got one. Ready? Here we go. It's on. Go ahead with the questions. Yes, female. Yes, a person. Not ET. No, Gomez, I said not African American. But that was the last one. Alive. Real person. Singer, yes. I don't know if she's vegan. Is the last I knew, yes, vegan. Not Dee Wallace. So we said singer, yes, a singer, and also yes, an actress. Hold on, I gotta just make sure age. No, not older than 30. Oh wait, we got a winner. We got a winner. It's Miley. It's Miley Cyrus, who at one point was vegan, but I don't know anymore. So let's hope she's still vegan. All right, you want me to do another one? Okay, let me think here for a second. Okay, I got one. All right, it's your turn to go. Ready? Here we go. If you're just joining us, we're playing the guessing game. Yes, this is a person. This is not a female. Alive. Not Pee Wee Herman. Not blonde. Yes, an actor, but also known for something more than just acting. Male actor, not Asian. Not gender neutral. He's an actor. He's something more than an actor too, though. Yeah. Not Joaquin, not Justin Timberlake, not Arnold Schwarzenegger, not Adam Sandler. He's not a wrestler. Not the Green Ranger. Not vegan. Does he even lift bro? Not Jared Leto. Let me see how old he is. Oh, I didn't know. Okay, so what was it? Wait, I gotta scroll up real quick for a second. Yes, he is younger than 50. I just want to make sure. No to brown hair. No to OJ. Nope. Somebody said something that was close as far as profession goes, but yes, comedian. All right, now somebody's going to get it. Yes, American. Older than 30, not Chris Rock. Not blonde. Yes, we have a winner. It's Dave Chappelle. Shelley. All right. Should we keep doing a couple more? All right. Let me think for a second here. Okay. All right, we'll do a couple more. So I got one right now. So ready, go. That was not a clue either. That was just me being stupid. Oh, he does lift. He lifts, bro. Okay. Yes, this is a person. No, this is not a male. Alive. A real person. Not male. Yes, singer. Let's see how fast you guys get this one. Not an actor. Not older than 50. Older than 30. Hold on, I gotta see how old she is exactly. Okay, so older than 30, not over 40. Yes, black, not blonde. Oh, we have a winner. It's Beyonce. It wasn't Zeke. It's not Zeke. It's not Zeke. Nah. Yep, we have winners. What are you doing? No, you already... No, come on. Come on, let's go sit down. Let's not do this. Come on, don't do this again. Don't do this to me. Oh, wait, I got another one. I don't know why I thought of it. I can't show you what I'm Googling. All right, here we go. It didn't... Wait, who cheated? You can see it. You can't see it. Okay, that was a delay. Okay. All right, I got one. This one might be a little harder. It's not really that hard, but it might take a little bit longer than Beyonce. Ready? Jeopardy. Do, do, do. Okay. Not a female. Yes, a character. Not a singer. Well, it's a character, so, I mean, characters are kind of like immortal within their movie, I think. Not a horror movie. Not an animal. Not a cartoon. Not E.T. I can't tell you the decade. I can either say yes or no, so it's like a yes or no kind of thing. Human, yes. No, not comic universe. Not Aragorn. Gorn. I bet somebody will get this now. Not from the 70s. Yes, from the 80s. Male. Not Iron Man. Not animated. Not a vampire. No, they don't wear a hat. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. How did you get that? It's Marty McFly. Can't stop lying. That was good. How'd you get Marty McFly? Did you hear my typing? Come on, what are you doing? No, come on, you gotta go. Come on, come on. I'm doing something. Come on. That was good, Marty. How'd you guys get Marty McFly? How'd you get it? How did you guys get that? I want to know. How did you come up with that? That was good. That was a good one. All right, let's. No, you got it. No, you got to get down. Sit down. Go sit down. Get in your bed. Get in your bed. Come on. Let's go lay down. Get in your bed. Come on. Oh wow. Okay, let's think here. All right. All right, I got one. To the spice. You saw Mike Fox in a Netflix time travel movie. What's the name of the movie? I love time travel movies. Let me know. All right. All right, so we're starting right now. Yes, from a book. Yes, male. Not a real person. A character. I'd say famous. Not Harry Potter. Not really recent, no. Yes, human. Not Lestat. You guys, you know me all too well. I'm not going to pick the ones that are that you would most... Not Scary Spice. Oh, I just thought of another good one. Not Young. See You Yesterday. I'm going to have to write that down. Time travel. Yes, from Lord of the Rings. Oh, you guys are going to get it. But you asked the wrong questions. Nah, not 80s. Not Frodo. Yes, old. Not Bilbo. Bam! You know, Bilbo is older than Gandalf anyway. But you got it. It's Gandalf. Congratulations. Oh, yeah, before I forget, I'm going to do... Here we go. All right, let's see how fast it takes for this. Or how long. Not Bill Gates. Okay, here we go. Bilbo isn't older than Gandalf. Bilbo was 111. He was older than Gandalf. Okay. Yes, this is a person. No, this is not a female. Yes, this is a real person. No, not an actor. Not Bill Clinton. Not a singer. Not an LOL. Not a politician. Not Elon Musk. In a way, an activist. In a way, political. But don't think politics. Don't think politicians, because no. Yes, he's male. Not John Ted. He's not alive. No, Travis. He's not an astronaut. No, it's not Stephen Hawking. You know what? I don't know if he's I'm pretty sure he is a doctor, but not a doctor as a medical doctor, but more of like a PhD doctor. Not Joey Carbstrong, not Mr. Rogers. We have a winner. It is, well, you guys can't see. It's Carl Sagan. Carl Sagan. So congratulations, Jennifer. Jennifer's been getting a lot of these right. Carl Sagan. Hold on here. Let's think for a second. Can I do a Spice Girl? Well, then you got like what, 6 guesses, and there it was. You got it. Is it 6 of them or 5? No, I already did that one the other day. 5 Spice Girls, yeah. I feel like no matter what we've done, somebody has got the answer. I'm trying to think of a good one. Oh, Dawn of the Dead's a good one. Alvin and the Chipmunks. We're playing the famous name game. You got to guess. I think of somebody. It could be fictional or real. Anybody that's, it could be a writer or an actor or a politician or a cartoon character or anything. And then you guys got to ask questions. And then I say yes or no, and then we got to try to guess what we're playing here. And I'm just trying to think of okay. I got one. All right, we got one, guys. So let's do this. Oh, I just want to say that I had this one before somebody said something in here, so that's kind of funny. Okay, here we go. No, not a male. Yes, she's a character. What's up, Chrissy? We're playing the name game. Yes, she's a female. Not a creature. A character, so not real. Not like, I'm not thinking of the real person. I'm thinking of a character. Not anime. Not an animal. Not in movies. Yes, human. No Disney, no Wonder Woman. Not a book or a film. Not Ursula. Yes, a TV show. Oh, we have a winner already. Parth. It's Pam Beasley from The Office. I pulled her up before Darth said Office characters too, which is funny. Okay, so that was pretty. I can't believe you got it so fast. You guys are good tonight. Maybe you're good every night. I'm like looking around. That was a good one. That was a good guess. Okay, here's one. I don't know if everybody would know that one. So let me do something else. Okay, so we did The Office. No, I don't want that. Oh, wait. Okay, I gotta... Okay, I got one. Oh, I got one. All right, we got one, guys. Ready? Let's go. Let's see how long it takes you to get this one. Since you guys are so good at this. A character. Yeah, technically human. Not male. Not a real person. Not a character. Going straight for Jeff Goldblum. Nope. Yes, female. She sings. She's a character. In a movie. In movies. Not before 89. Not a cartoon. Not on Cartoon Network. Good night, Veggie Cuties. Good night. Not Jessica. Not Zendaya. What about Jet? Does Jet sing? Not Selena Gomez. Be more specific. I think we have a winner. Be more specific. No. You guys are very, very close. You guys are going to get it. Somebody kind of just said it, but you got to say her name. Yes, there we go. There we go. There's the name. It's Elsa. Elsa's the one. Let it go. You want to do a couple more? How old is everybody? I wonder. Okay, here. I don't know if everybody's going to know this one. No, you should, because, yeah, I think everybody would know this one. All right, guys. Let's go. Wait, vegan from Mars, where? Vegans from Mars, what's up? Okay, this is okay. Let's see. Okay, so, not ET. Jorge, I don't think so. Not an actor. Male. Not from a book, but there's probably a book after the fact. Yeah. Not a singer. Well, I can't give away the movie, but I think he dies in the movie. I just gave it away. Not Indiana Jones. Fictional, yes. We can do this. This one's a little bit harder. Well, that's funny, Laura, but not Iron Man. Not Darth Vader or Macbeth or the Mummy. Or Darth Vader. It is a character, yes. Not Yoda. It's not a movie about prison. It's not Wolverine. You got to ask questions to narrow it down to what it would. Yes, pre-90s, but also post-90s, but originally pre-90s. Is he old? Yes, very old. But you might not know that. But if you watch the first episode. Actually, very, very, I think millions of years. Not E.T. Not Lestat. I think you'll get it if you just got to narrow the question. Instead of just guessing different things, just try to narrow it down to not Data from Star Trek. Not Frankenstein. Not Yoda. He's not cursed. Cartoon, yes. And yeah, I guess you could consider it science fiction. Technically, yes, he's an alien. I mean, when you say it's in an old movie, I don't know what you mean by old. It's a TV show. Not R2-D2. Not an army movie. Not Beetlejuice. Not Elf. Not Thor. Not E.T. I think you guys are like thinking in the wrong. This one might be too hard, actually. Invader Zim, nope. Animated TV show, yes. The original, but there's also a post movie. He's also from a movie that was, yes. Okay, so there was an original. The original movie was a cartoon. This is your clue. The original was a TV series, but then it was also a movie. It was a cartoon movie, and in recent years, it's now an actual movie with the technology. So he technically is an alien, millions of years old. If you guys remember the original. And I think there's a couple more questions you got to ask that could narrow it down. I think I'm throwing you off when I say he's an alien, because I don't know if a lot of people would know that he's an alien. Okay, I'm going to give you another clue. He's not human. I'm going to have to give you more clues. I mean, he's not flesh and blood. Robot. Not Marvel. He's not human. He doesn't look like a human, but he's humanoid-ish in one form. I think this is our hardest one so far, guys. Very, very, very close, Cleopatra. You're on the right track. Now we're gonna get that. We're gonna get it now. Cassie, very close, but it's not Megatron. Yes, he's technically an alien. Well, between Ralph and Fernando, we got Optimus Prime. Sorry it was so hard, guys. That was the hardest one we've done. So Optimus Prime, Transformer, the leader of the Autobots, came to Earth millions of years ago into a volcano. And, yes, Optimus Prime. But good job on guessing that one. I feel like I need to do a really easy one now just because I did that to everybody. Okay, let's see. I got one. All right, this can be our last one, guys. Unless we get this one in like under 10 guesses, then I'll do a bonus one. But ready, go. Not a bag of rice. No, that's not a real. Ooh, batteries not included was a good one. Okay, this person is a human, is a female, fictional, an actual person, not a creature. Not the actor. We're looking for the character. Not from a book. TV. Well, not over 40. It's a TV series, I'll say. TV, Netflix, that's kind of, yeah. Not before 90. She didn't slay vampires. Yes, recent. We have a winner already. Yes, 11. CTN. It's 11 from Stranger Things. I feel like you got that so fast that I should do one more. All right, one more. All right, last one here then. No, this one might take too long, actually. I'm going to do a different one, but I'm going to show you what I was going to do. I was going to do Teen Wolf, the original Teen Wolf, but that might take too long. So instead, I'm gonna think something else. We're almost ending the stream. All right, we got it. I got it. Gary Busey. You got it. No, just kidding. You got it. Gary Busey. Good night, everyone. Just hold on. Let me just get all the information on this person. I just said it was a person. Okay, it's a person. Okay, ready? Go. Character. Not Tom Hanks. Yes, pre-90s. I'm so bad with the color of the hair. Is it? It's like in one picture it kind of looks red, but then in another one it doesn't. I'm so bad. I think it's dark hair, but in one picture there looks like a hint of red, but I think it's just dark hair. Female, yes. Movie. We're looking for a female character from a movie that is, so far from what you guys have said, before the 90s. I hope everyone can see the stream. Oh, you know what? I think my battery died. Fernando, what? Who is the? Yes, horror. Ridley. Who's Ridley? Hold on 1 second, guys. I need to change this battery. So. No, I actually don't. I think everything was good. Yes, she is from Aliens. Fernando, I think you're saying the name wrong. Not Molly Ringwald. We probably just gave it away too. Ripley from Alien, yes. I think I knew what you were talking. You said Ridley, but Ridley Scott made it. But Ripley, Sigourney Weaver. She does look like she's got red hair up here, but I think it's black. What are you doing? All right. Well, I should get going. I should take Zeke out. Hold on, Zeke. Hold on. I gotta close this. Anyway, guys, this is fun as always. So I'll see you all tomorrow, and we can play the game again. And yes, if you want to send me that picture of Jet and what's the other one's name? I forget. Well, I remember Jet. So anyway, have a good night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Stop streaming.